Hello friends, and welcome to yet another exhilarating video of Wisdom Zone, and this is Shubro, and I'm quite sure you have already guessed it from the thumbnail that today I have the second session on 24 uncommon and advanced English vocabulary, and you can learn all these advanced English words just within 10 minutes. So it is my earnest request to all the viewers, please watch this video carefully until the end so that you do not miss a single vocabulary. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait friends and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone to get this type of informative video on advanced English vocabulary. So without wasting any more time, let us get started. 3, 2, 1. Friends, welcome back once again to the second session of 24 uncommon and advanced English vocabulary, and that you're gonna learn just within 10 minutes. So friends, before I move ahead, let me quickly remind all the viewers I have provided the link of the previous video on 24 uncommon and advanced English vocabulary in the description. So if you haven't checked that video, please go through that. From there also you will learn 24 uncommon and advanced English vocabulary. So friends, let me also tell you that today I'm going to discuss 24 uncommon and extremely advanced English vocabulary for your everyday English conversation, and all these words are imperative for IELTS speaking test, or you can incorporate them in IELTS writing test also, and obviously you can incorporate all these words in your everyday English conversation to sound proficient in your overall English communication. So without further ado, let us get started with today's 24 uncommon and advanced English vocabulary. So friends, as you see, the first word which I'm going to discuss today is on your screen, that is lucid. Lucid is a very useful word and it is quite uncommon too. It means to express something clearly so that it is easy to understand. And I'm quite sure you have understood it is an adjective. So lucid means to express clearly, especially when you're describing or speaking. So let me show you how to use this wonderful advanced English vocabulary. So as you see on your screen, the example is given. She gave a lucid description of last night's event. So that means she gave a very clear and precise description of last night's event. So I'm quite sure you have understood how to use this wonderful advanced English vocabulary, lucid. We are also going to see the two synonyms we can use. As you see on your screen, two synonyms are given. The first is coherent and the second is intelligible. So friends, up next we are going to turn our attention towards the second advanced and uncommon English vocabulary for today, that is on your screen, that is incorrigible. Incorrigible is also an extremely useful word and it is not very common too. Incorrigible is an adjective. Let me tell you, it means a person who is incorrigible or someone's behavior that is incorrigible. That means it is very bad and impossible to change. That is called incorrigible. That time we use this adjective incorrigible. That means it is very difficult to change, and it is used in case of a person or a person's behavior also. We say incorrigible behavior. So let me show you how to use this wonderful advanced English vocabulary. As you see the example on your screen, he is an incorrigible crook. As you know, the word crook means a dishonest person. He is an incorrigible crook, means he is a person who cannot change his nature. That means he is totally dishonest and he cannot change himself. So that's why this word incorrigible is used. So we can use two extremely advanced English vocabulary over here as synonyms, as you see. So the two synonyms are inveterate and ingrained. So up next we are going to see the third extremely advanced English vocabulary which you see on your screen, that is given indefatigable. Indefatigable is also a very useful advanced English vocabulary. Indefatigable is an adjective too. Let me explain what's the meaning of it. It means someone who never gets tired of doing something. That time we use this wonderful advanced English vocabulary, indefatigable. So let me show you how to use this very uncommon and advanced English vocabulary. As you see on your screen, the example is given. Sam's father is an indefatigable teacher. That means he doesn't get tired He is such a teacher who is quite energetic. He doesn't get annoyed when the students keep on asking questions. So that's why this adjective is used. You can also use two wonderful synonyms as you see on your screen.
Unwearied and dogged.
So friends, up next we are going to turn our attention towards the fourth advanced English vocabulary, which is also quite uncommon, which is given on your screen, that is fickle. Fickle is also an adjective. It means someone who is likely to change his opinion without a reason. Sometimes we use this term fickle-minded. You must have heard of it. So we can use the word fickle separately, means someone who is likely to change his opinion suddenly without a reason. And it is also an adjective. Let me show you how to use this advanced English vocabulary. Ben thinks his employer is quite fickle. That means his employer keeps on changing his opinion, so he thinks that it's very difficult to trust him. He is quite fickle. So I'm quite sure you have understood how to use this amazing advanced English vocabulary. So we can use two synonyms as you see on your screen. The first is volatile and the second is unpredictable. Up next we are going to focus on the fifth advanced English vocabulary, which you see on your screen, and it is too uncommon also, that is placate. Placate is a verb. It means to make someone feel less angry. That time we can use this wonderful advanced English vocabulary, placate. So let me show you how to use this amazing word. So as you see the example on your screen, my father was furious to see the mistakes, so I tried to placate him. That means I tried to calm him down and somehow make him feel less angry. So that's why this word is used here, placate. So you can use two advanced synonyms as you see on your screen, that is pacify and mollify. Up next, let's turn our attention towards the sixth advanced English vocabulary, and also it is quite uncommon, is on your screen, that is dilapidated. Dilapidated is an adjective, and let me tell you, it means very old and in poor condition. That time we use this word dilapidated, that means very old, something very old and in poor condition. Obviously it's an adjective. So let me show you how to use this. As you see the example on your screen, the dilapidated building was demolished by the municipality. That means it was very old and it was in a very poor condition. That's why it was unsafe. That's why municipality decided to demolish it. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. We can use two advanced synonyms as you see on your screen. The first is ramshackle and the second is rickety. Up next we are going to turn our attention towards the seventh advanced English vocabulary, which is also very uncommon, which is on your screen, that is slander. Slander can be used as a verb as well as noun. So today I'm going to show you how to use it as a verb. Before that, let me tell you, it means to spoil someone's reputation by making false statements. So that's called slander. So let me show you how to use it as a verb. Some politicians often slander their rivals. Obviously they try to defame them and they try to obviously spoil their reputation. So that's why this word is used, slander. It is a common practice in politics. So we can use two wonderful synonyms as you have guessed it. The first is defame, already I have mentioned, and the second is malign. Up next we are going to concentrate on the last advanced English vocabulary, which is also quite uncommon, that is essence. Essence is a noun and it means the basic or most important part of something, that is fundamental aspect or part of something is called essence, and it is obviously a noun. So let me show you how to use this wonderful advanced English vocabulary. As you see the example on your screen, difference of opinion is the essence of all disputes, and it's quite common. I'm quite sure you are going to agree with me that difference of opinion can lead to disputes. And you can use two synonyms which you see on your screen, that is quintessence and core. I'm quite sure you have understood how to use this last advanced English vocabulary and the two advanced synonyms, quintessence and core. So friends, today again I gave you 24 extremely advanced English vocabulary, and they are quite uncommon too, and I'm quite sure you have understood. Please go through the examples and the synonyms and try to make sentences, and you can use these important words in IELTS examination, IELTS speaking test, writing test, or in corporate presentation as well as your formal writing. So again, it is my request to all the viewers, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait friends and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone to get this type of advanced videos on advanced English vocabulary and spoken English. So stay tuned for further informative videos friends, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to Wisdom Zone.